gosh, I fell through the fence. Hey everybody, Shirtless Jake here. This past week, I've been dealing with some problems. Let me show y'all. If you notice, this barn's empty. And that is a major problem. So last week, I got on the side-by-side, I started it up, and it started making like a boop, 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 like just kind of like puttering along, like it couldn't get any power at all. So I put it in drive, and of course you got to try to figure out what's wrong with it. So I put the pedal to the metal and took off. And well, it didn't ever accelerate past about, I don't know, 7-8 miles an hour. So what we did, we put on the trailer, took it to the shop, but before that we took off the spark plugs and everything, and oil was shooting up through the middle spark plug. I'm not a mechanic, I have no idea what that means, but I'm just letting y'all know what we saw. And so side-by-side is out of commission for at least a couple weeks. And we don't even know what's going on with it at the shop. It's a couple of weeks before they can even look at it is the thing. So today, I've been souring up this corn for about a week and a half now, and it is smelling bad, 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 bad. So since I don't have a side-by-side, I'm forced to go everywhere by foot, which is good for exercise, bad for wanting to make you get out of the house and do stuff. But anyway, so I've got to put all this corn, not all of it, I'm just going to fill up about this container here, and we're going to go over to the side of Lester's pasture over there. We've been having some problems with pigs rooting it up and coming out into the field. So the last thing that we want to happen is for something to happen for those pigs to maybe want to bust in there to be in the pasture with Trudy, or smell copper, or I don't know, anything could happen. They could get ducks, chickens, cats, they could break fences and stuff and try to come into the pasture. These are just things that we don't want to have to deal with, so we're going to get ahead of the game. We're going to go over there, set up a hog trap, and kind of get rid of the predators before they try to mess with any of our babies. But anyway, we got a long walk ahead. I'm going to get all packed up, and well, we're going to head out. Alright, before we head out, we're going to kind of go through the things that we'll be carrying in our backpack. Since we are walking and have limited space to put stuff, it's very important that we remember to take everything that we have. So, don't want to get down there in the woods and forget a game camera or something like that. So speaking of that, first thing, got our game camera here. Alright. 2 extra straps for the game camera. Sometimes you got those really long trees, those really wide trees that you can't quite get one strap all the way around. Third, probably the most important ingredient, these are not apple and oat horse treats. This is actually sour corn. This is the main thing that's gonna draw those pigs in. And then, last but not least, we got, boom, secret ingredient here, Hog Wild. This will bring in the pigs from a long ways away, and just kind of helps us solve the little pig issue we got. Anyway, let's head out. So y'all want to see something pretty funny? If I did those camera angles like that all the way there, I just want to show y'all I've made it from those steps to right here. So I haven't made it very far. So if I continue to do those camera angles all the way there, all the way across Lester's pasture out here, it'll take me, I don't know, about 2 days. Now, I gotta really start doing some walking. So this is kind of like the target pig we're trying to trap, but not Trudy. Not specifically Trudy, just a pig a lot like Trudy. So it's pretty crazy because wild hogs, if they happen to encounter this goat, okay, if they come up to the fence and this goat is here, this goat is going to stand no chance at all. Even with like a pig Newton size, maybe a little bit bigger than Newton. But guys, these things, you don't realize it because like Trudy, she's tame. And it's crazy because Trudy is mostly wild. the difference is the way that they were raised. So Trudy, you know, can be out here with the babies all day, every day, and show no aggression. She grew up with all the babies. She knows them. They know her. Everything's fine, you know. Everyone still has their pecking order, but it's not the same as a wild predator, a wild pig, encountering these animals. So Trudy is on the good side. We would never catch you, Trudy. We would never catch you, Trudy. Now, Ringo, I don't know. I'd put you in the category with the wild hogs. Because you, sir, have a bad attitude. Oh, no, you're eating corn. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, my gosh, I fell through the fence. I have got to go get spurs immediately. Oh, my gosh. Well, that was supposed to be like a cool camera shot of me jumping over the fence, but now I got another chore to do. Doggone it. Doggone it. Alrighty. Well, just like that, Lester will never have a clue, unless he watches this video, that I'm probably in some sort of trouble. I guess we'll see. So really, I think that's pretty funny because I jumped over the fence the first time. I was like, oh yeah, you know, that would probably be a cool camera angle. I planned on jumping over the fence, getting in front of the camera and saying, well, at least I don't have to open gates anymore, because you know, it's true. I didn't have to open gates before, but after I did that, I think I'm gonna have to find stronger points of the fence to jump over. And I know what y'all are commenting right now. Y'all are typing, don't jump over them at all, just use the gate. But y'all know I can't shut a gate to save my life. But anyway, we are almost there, kind of. We're actually where Joanne and RJ are putting their mobile home. They bought that from me though. Hey, when's that thing gonna be here? I need to make some phone calls, see when that thing's gonna be here. But there is our destination. That hog trap's standing up, so I'll probably just get back with y'all whenever we're all the way over there. So it's kind of hard for y'all to see up in there, but just beyond these bushes here is a lot of hog root on the ground. But as I'm walking the fence line, I look and I see this hole. Now the crazy thing about this hole is if you look, that dirt is white and it's got little tracks in it. So that white dirt like that means one thing: fresh, 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 fresh. So I don't know what could be in there, but I don't like it. I do not like it. Just gonna back away slowly and turn. So there's the hog trap. We're gonna get that thing lowered down and drug up here closer to the wood line. You don't want it to be too much out in the open, because pigs, like you've probably seen or heard me talk about in previous videos, they like to travel lowlands, thick woods, you know, places like that. Kind of stay out of harm's way, try to stay in what they feel like is good cover so they don't get messed with too much. Now they're already a ginormous, really tough, thick-skinned animal, but at the same time, their only defense is those tusks. And they're not like they don't go out looking for trouble. The last thing, well, really any animal does not want to be out and be fighting and be bothered. That's why most of the time, even from humans, they'll run away. They don't know that they're capable of really, really, really taking us out. Oh, Lester said this thing's light. It is pretty light, but I'm gonna set y'all up on the tripod and we're gonna get it lowered down. That's not right. It needs to be flipped over. Doggone it. Let's see. And roll. Now it's going to make another loud noise. Ay, 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 my fingers. And roll. Alright, so pardon me, I'm kind of out of breath. That was a struggle dragging this thing over here. That's another thing that I forgot about, is not having a machine, a side-by-side or a four-wheeler or something like that. Moving stuff like this is just, it's a struggle. Golly. Anyway, we got this trap set up here in medium height grass. You see all this next to it's like super long, so I didn't want to put it in there just because I think it'd be too wobbly and it would kind of discourage the hogs from going inside of it. So what I did is put it in the medium grass, and then you can see there's a game trail. Let's see if I can get this for y'all. You can see where it kind of comes up through here and wraps back around. So I don't know if that's the one the hogs are using. The fence right there looks like it's really high, so it'd be an easy crossing point. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that corn and I'm gonna just sprinkle a little bit in that tall stuff, not too much. And then I'm gonna put majority of it leading right up through here. I'm gonna put a whole lot of corn right here. Right there, I'm gonna put a whole lot of corn, and I'm gonna tell you why here in 1 second. And then of course the back is a good focal point too. So let's get out this corn, let's get it set up. Well, I just now started to put out this corn, and I realized I should probably show y'all how this trap even works before I pour out this all this stinky corn around here. Like I said, it's been souring for about a week, and what that means is, I do have a video on it, but basically you take corn, just a regular bag of corn, you put it in a 5-gallon bucket, and you fill it right over the top of the corn with beer. It works the same with water. Beer just does it a little bit quicker, and honestly I think it works a little bit better. A lot of people mix anyway, so as it sits there it'll ferment, kind of rot, I guess. But a lot of people add in like Kool-Aid, like cherry Kool-Aid flavor packets and stuff like that. It just kind of gives it a different smell and gives it, I guess, a better flavor. But that's why I got that other stuff, that Hog Wild, because I didn't have any Jello or Kool-Aid or anything like that. But anyway, here's how the trap works. Oh, yummy, yummy, I love corn. Oh, wow, I love this corn. Oh, this thing goes up. Oh, wow, it moves out of the way. Awesome, because I see a lot of corn back here that I'd love to have. Oh, yummy. Ow, the door's shut. How will I get out? And that's basically how the trap works. So let me show you if you didn't already see. Grab this here. So this door, these doors push up from the outside. The thing is, they don't open up this way. So you could think that, hey, they'll come in here, they'll lift this up. Well, there's no way their nose is gonna pick that up. They're gonna throw their head under it and walk out. No way, no way. Well, maybe. I mean, crazier things have happened. But that was the reason I'm saying that we're gonna put a lot of corn in this area, like right along these doors, is because I want them to realize that, hey, these doors lift, they get out of the way, and we need that to get out of the way so we can get back here. But yeah, I think it's in a good spot. I think it's gonna turn out good. Basically, I'm just making a little road and really get them to know that those doors open. More right on the other side of the doors. And then back here, in the very back of the trap, that's what I like to call the mother load. That's where you just go crazy. So it comes along here, good amount in the back, good amount by the doors to let them know that it opens. Then the front view of it. And then, like I said, just a little bit sprinkled up through this trail. I'm actually gonna scatter this out a little bit more. There we go. Now it leads pretty well over to here. So yeah, whatever's lurking in these woods, trying to stalk our babies. If you look, it seems like a long way on the camera. It's not that far. There's old Carl and old Donkey Dan over there. Just enjoying their day. Now we're gonna get the game camera set up. And I know this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy. But I'm setting the camera up right here. Right on the front of the trap, because if something goes in the trap, we don't really need to see that. We're gonna see that in the morning. Okay? But if something is hanging out here and won't fully commit to the trap, that's something that we do need to know about. And Please forgive my tripod in the scene. I didn't move it, but anyway, we know what's happening. So gotta make sure, even if it goes around the door, I don't think it's gonna affect that door, so I think we'll be all right there. Try this a little bit different. Try this just a wee bit different here. Doesn't have to be nothing too crazy. Not gonna have things up here hitting it, messing with it. Now once this thing goes inside the trap, oh yeah, that's game on. This thing's probably gonna be rattling around everywhere. But that's not video we're really too concerned with. That should be just fine right there. Oh my gosh, typical Jake. Typical shirtless Jake, you put it on upside down. Oh my word. Ay, ay, ay. What, what kind of video would it be for me though if I didn't do stuff like that, Just kind of like my trademark. Like if shirtless Jake don't mess something up in a video, is it even a video? And y'all seen how my camera just flew off of there, but luckily I had a good knot tied in it. I've been looking up some knots. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we really need to be sure that these doors, oh yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Camera, still perfect. This is gonna work. And this is that last stuff I was telling y'all about, Hog Wild. It says it can be added to corn or other grains. I didn't mix it in mine. What I'm gonna do, give it all a little bit of sprinkle. So I was reading this stuff, and the bad thing is at the top of it, check it out. It actually says the ultimate hog bait that attracts bear, deer, and hogs. Jesus, please don't let a bear come out here. We're not supposed to have those, and if one just all of a sudden shows up one day, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But probably never come outside again. But anyway, guys, we got the hog trap all set up. It's good to go, ready to rock. And well, I guess this video right here is to be continued. Bye, guys. Have a great day.
Like and subscribe. Bye, guys. Have a great day.